I would say it's a definite check it out, rent it if you can.
It's going to be one of those games I definitely buy just for the single player, because I really like World War II, I like history, and Battlefield 1 was like the most pleasant surprise of the year for me so far. I finally got back into that recently and started playing it with a group of guys. Man, that's a good fucking game. Battlefield 1 is great. Do you have Battlefield 1?
Yeah, I really like that game.
That's
that was a
so
fun game.
good. And I didn't realize that you played it that much. But I remember now, after I
sniper
texted
video?
you that you had sent me that
I sent you again,
video.
on my Twitter. If you guys want to check it out, Blavishkin.
At the Blavishkin, buddy. I texted you the other day and you were reading a book. What were you?
I was reading Gone Girl.
Gone Girl?
Yeah, have you ever read it? I've seen the movie.
Reading
Don't tell me
Mary
what
Poppins.
happens.
I saw the movie.
The movie pissed me off. It's a
I've not
great
seen the
movie.
movie.
It makes you mad.
Yeah, I really like
And I
the
won't
movie.
tell you why it makes you mad,
So
but
is it
it
different
makes
from the
you
book?
mad. I don't know what the book's about, but I saw the movie and I wanted to. I hated a certain group of people.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just certain
I'm
group
not
of
going to
people?
say who. I don't want to spoil
don't,
it
yeah.
for you.
Sounds like you're...
So,
I had...
No, I'm not mean. It's not a racist comment. Okay, look.
certain group of people.
Okay, that sounded bad, but I didn't mean anything like that.
Hey, it's the times we're in.
I got a question about reading.
Sure.
Got a reading question.
Yes, please.
What's your PPM? What's your page per minute? Because I feel like mine's not
Mine's
good.
slow as hell.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, it depends on how big the print is.
Ezekiel Elliott's 6-game suspension has been upheld. That really fucks my fantasy.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank
got
you for
him?
the live update for my draft.
Don't get Ezekiel Elliott.
You drafted him?
I kept him from last year.
Anyway,
sorry. So what's your PPM?
I don't feel like it's that fast. Sometimes I find myself zoning out and I have to go back and reread a page.
I do that all the time.
Yeah,
And you know the other thing that bothers me? Do you guys ever notice when you're reading a page, there are little dots over some of the letters, little imperfections in the paper? I feel like I have to try to scratch them all off because they're tarnishing my book. Does that happen to anybody else, or is that just me?
No, but I hate the people that
Broken space
bend
now.
the-
It's like, what the
But I hate the people that don't respect the book. Will bend the cover back over, what I mean,
Yeah, no, I
and
would never
roll
do
it,
that, yeah.
or flatten it out too hard if it's a paperback. That pisses me off.
Like-
I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's you know what? Fuck those people.
No,
No,
what's a good page per minute though?
I don't
I
even
have
know.
no idea.
I don't
Well,
even
it's just
know.
whatever you can comprehend
I know,
and
I
still
can't
enjoy
read
it.
very
I kinda wanna
Sometimes,
go too
sometimes
fast.
do you ever do this when you're reading? You accidentally skip a line and then you're like, "Fuck!" Then I have to go back and read it. Read
yeah.
the line again.
Yeah.
You're like, "God,
Are we all stupid on this?
Maybe we're
podcast?
just
No.
stupid.
It's- Wait.
So here's another question that I have. Do you guys, when you're reading, are you kind of constantly looking at the pages and being like, yeah, I'm making really good progress, or I'm almost to 200. This is really cool. Do you play a mini game in your head, or are you always aware of what page you're on, or do you just read to read the story and you don't really care where you are?
I definitely look at the last page, not to read it, but to see what page it is, to know how many pages there are total.
Do you ever
But I
feel
don't-
intimidated by a book that's just too thick? You're like,
Well, that's
"Ooh,
why I haven't watched Game of Thrones yet, because I was going to read the books first, and then I looked at it, I'm like, shoot, that's long.
I
and
heard
just
the
never
way
got
to do
around
it is the audiobooks. I heard the Game of Thrones audiobooks are great. And
See,
they're...
Oh, I wouldn't pay attention to them.
My problem
You
with
can put that
audiobooks...
on, I would zone out.
Exactly.
It's like meditating, I feel like.
Yep, and then you
Especially
have
on
to go
it-
back and try to play it over again.
And a show like that would be so intricate that you really have to pay attention. It demands your attention the entire time.
Yeah. Do they have different voices for every character
It's
on that?
one guy that reads it that does different voices.
That's impressive.
I think I missed my calling.
Yeah.
You could definitely be a voiceover
Could have had Will Smith be like a
read it?
character.
Can we do a script reading or something on this
we
show?
should totally do a script read. Holy shit, yes.
and
Book
ask
it. Book it.
and ask
Yes.
one of our
Next week.
audience members to
Do you
do
know
an
what I'll
animation.
get? I have I know where to get the script for the Batman vs Superman movie that never came out. That was directed by. It was supposed to be directed by J.J. Abrams, and it was written by J.J. Abrams. It's called Superman Flyby. I'm gonna totally get that.
Superman Flyby.
Yeah, and we're
Is this
gonna.
gonna be so far fetched or
This is gonna be fucking awesome. No, yeah, this is great.
Who's gonna be Batman?
How long is it? How
It's
many
gonna take us
people do you
about
need?
3 hours. No, we'll just do it a couple scenes randomly.
Who's gonna be Batman? You.
I'm gonna be. I
You
guess
need
I
a
can be
narrator.
Batman.
Who's gonna be
You
Superman?
need a narrator, Batman. I'll be Lois.
You'll be Lois.
Wyatt's definitely Lois.
You have the voice.
You're Superman for
I'm
sure.
Superman.
And Buddy's Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy up. Hey.
Who was my character we invented a couple weeks ago?
George.
George.
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
birth of
I already
George.
forget how George sounded, but I'll go back and... Oh, yeah, that's right, I'm George.
Oh, George is back. Hey, George.
So I'm gonna ask on a whole other topic.
Was I not here for
Yeah,
that?
you were here.
I thought we were due to change the topic.
I'm trying to. Brogan, what are you doing on Friday?
Well, it's kind of all up in the air.
Nothing. Buddy? Nothing?
Friday? I don't think anything.
Blev?
When's Friday?
Where you're going with this?
This Friday, I'm gonna get tickets for the 4 of us and my friend Nate, and we're gonna maybe my friend Anthony, and we're gonna go see the movie It after 7:30.
Oh,
After 7:30,
Yeah,
and we're gonna bring
dark.
and we're gonna bring red balloons.
all right.
And put it all
I'll
around.
buy the tickets today.
You're gonna buy them all? You're so generous and
I know
evil.
Kendall wants to go too. We can talk plans.
Okay, well, I will get tickets for
Kaylee does
us
not
to
wanna
go
go.
see it.
All right. So
And we will discuss that movie. Also, news on that: there's a circus association, or a clown association, kind of like the Circle for Magicians. And believe it, yes,
It's an actual thing.
yeah, it's an actual thing. It is an actual thing. It's located in Europe, and the clown association's worried about the jobs that clowns will get after this movie is released, and then some clowns within that organization are saying, why don't we just embrace that and start not just doing birthday parties, but doing scary events and haunted houses and
imagine-
stuff. So
You
we
gotta
can make our
change with the
income.
times.
Yeah, that's what they're
You
thinking.
gotta grow.
But okay, you know what also is terrifying is that there was a big scare or uproar about clowns.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was like
Just
months
wandering
ago.
streets and stuff.
It
so,
comes and
Yeah.
goes. It comes
Was it a
and
year
goes.
ago?
It was in California. It was
yeah,
real bad.
and so the mayor of whatever town that was just came out and warned citizens that they're expecting an uptick in creepy clowns walking around. He said most of them shouldn't be harmful, but use caution. I'm like, what the fuck kind of world? That's what I'm most terrified about it is
Dude,
that it's going to be
the movie's not going to
spur
scare
a
you.
copycat.
Yeah,
I'm honestly not. I'm not. Anything anymore doesn't surprise me. You know,
You're telling me now, hold
nothing
on.
anymore surprises me.
You wait 1 fucking second. You're telling me you're walking with your lovely girlfriend
through the park.
through the park. Just you're strolling. It's
Yeah.
just you two, and it's kind of starting to storm.
It's
storming. Oh, it's storming.
Oh,
Give me
man.
some storming sound effects. Storming, and you're like, we gotta get out of the storm. And you're like, well, just go hide under this gazebo, and you run under this gazebo, and you're just sitting there, you're like, you're out of breath here. Wow, we'll just hang out here for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, across the park, you just see one clown
with a red balloon.
with a red balloon staring at you, and
With
he
his
doesn't
penis
break
out.
eye contact. You're gonna sit there, and you're gonna say,
jerking off.
You're gonna okay.
No,
You're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, no, it doesn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me.
nothing surprises me.
I'm not
And
surprised by
he's jerking
anything.
off, and he does a backflip, and he looks at you, and he comes, and he disappears.
Wow.
Wow,
Thank you,
That
bro.
would be impressive.
As he's
sort of. For some reason, that reminds me more of a Zelda character than anything. You know what I mean? Can you picture that in Zelda?
No, I can't.
No, he just ruined Buddy's
Come
childhood
on,
by
you
saying
know what
that.
I mean. You know
He's a
what I'm
Nintendo
saying.
man.
Those
You
little
can't say
Zelda
that.
creatures, those NPCs, they're creepy, man.
They're into some weird shit.
Yeah, that sound right there. Say it again. Then the. Okay, all right. I don't like this at all. I don't know what happened to this show. I have some news. Some news in the entertainment world. There is a rumor. This is a little stale. We didn't have a show last week, but this is a little stale. There is apparently in the works or in production a Joker movie, a Joker only film.
Not
A-
associated.
Not associated.
Just like Venom, almost.
Yeah, not associated with the DCEU. It's going to be a Joker origin movie.
Is it gonna be dark?
The rumor is that it's going to be directed by Scorsese and star Leonardo DiCaprio.
They're gonna bring back Heath Ledger.
So I mean, can I just what the serious fuck? What the serious fuck is the DC universe doing? Why are they doing this? I understand money. I understand that it's the cash grab, but I mean, at least use this
It's
as a
an
jumping off
origin
point to
story.
have a whole separate DC universe or something. I mean, this just doesn't make
Here's
sense.
the problem with this, because it's an origin story, and what they're going to do is they're going to show you how this nice, lovable guy is going to turn into an evil Joker, which means you're going to.
Are you sure he was actual lovable?
That's what I
beforehand?
bet you. That's what they're going to do.
This is the biggest problem because this is why the Joker is interesting. The Joker is interesting because we don't know anything about him. The Joker is interesting because there isn't an origin story.
Tim
for him.
Burton did some
The Jack
weird.
Napier
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know. I'm just
but-
saying there's
They
a
also
small
said
glimpse.
he was a failed comedian. and
There's-
stuff. There's tons of them.
But he changes his story, and that's what's interesting. And if they explore that, maybe that's
are they going to
cool,
bring the
but
Red Hood into this? What are they going to do? I don't know.
That'd be dope.
So if they're
be
going
dope.
to do this, they're going to make him this character that you're going to feel for and like, and then they're going to slowly break bad him. And I'm worried about instead of hating the Joker for his chaotic, evil bullshit he does, you're going to be like, well, he did go through some pretty terrible things, to become insane. So maybe we
don't
should
make him a
feel for
sympathetic
dude.
character.
Yeah, he's an evil person. He deserves every evil that happens onto him. So, like, let's not. It just depends on how they take it. But it's supposed to be an origin story, which means he was going to be a normal person before he becomes the Joker. He's not going to just be the Joker.
See, like, in the Joker's not interesting. Batman can be interesting without the Joker. The Joker can't be interesting, in my opinion, without Batman, because the whole reason that the Joker exists is to be the foil to Batman, is to be like the psycho who is tormenting this person who's out for, good. He's the antithesis of that. He's creating anarchy and chaos, and if we're just seeing him become that, then we're just kind of seeing like any other like serial killer movie. It's not really. Yeah. It's not really adding anything to the character except for unmasking the character a little bit more, which is a disservice to the character, in my opinion.
So do you guys think Leo's going to do a good job?
I don't think it's not official yet.
Well, that'd be awesome if he did it, though, because I thought...
Let's say it is. Let's say he gets cast as
Wolf on Wall Street was great.
I think he'd be great because it's Leo. Like, he'll find his own take on the character that's probably pretty good. How does Jared Leto feel about all this? If he's like, hold on, this is my fucking character right now.
But
like,
is it really his character, though?
Well, I mean, right now, I would feel that way.
I don't think
He's
he's
better in 30 Seconds to Mars. Anyway.
You said that already.
He is actually. You know what? I started listening to this.
I believe it.
Podcast
His voice is insane, though.
It's really good.
It's insane. His voice and his acting ability together is just whoa. He's a double threat.
Really cool. He's really cool. And he's
Dual
dreamy.
threat.
He's dreamy. Let's
He's
just
dreamy.
be real about it. He's dreamy.
We talk about Leo.
And wasn't he a woman?
Jared Leto.
Didn't he play a woman in a movie?
Yeah, he did.
He won an award. He won a Oscar.
Award, yeah,
What was the
supporting
movie?
Actor. Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, he won a.
I've never seen that movie. Have you guys?
Yeah, it's
No.
great.
No.
It's great. Okay. Well, thanks, buddy.
We are rapid firing tonight, guys. We are on speed tonight.
Hey, want another speed?
Yeah.
Hit a speed.
What?
Remember? I don't know.
my
I'm
God.
pretty hip with the
lingo.
Yeah. I bought the new Mario Rabbids game that we thought was going to potentially be terrible. It's actually really, really fun.
I don't understand it.
It's an XCOM. It's XCOM.
Did you ever play XCOM? I never did.
It's a skin over XCOM with Mario characters that shoot guns, and the rabbits are evil.
Was this a smart
kind of guns,
move for
Like lasers and good
Nintendo?
things.
Did they need this? Could they have? I mean, my
No.
question is like, could they have just done this without using the rabbits, or were they just like, hey, Ubisoft, you're going to essentially build this game, and we'll just give you the license and take money off the top. Here you go.
I think it signifies that with Nintendo's guidance, they can go out to third parties and get Nintendo quality games because it's really polished. It's really
Nintendo
in-depth.
quality?
Yeah, Nintendo quality games, and that can help to expand their library. So I think it's a step in the right direction. I think it's a good thing.
Here's the thing,
What's
though.
Nintendo quality?
Just like really polished. There's not like 50,000 patches on day one to try to fix things. You know,
very
it's
true.
It's in depth. It's fun at its core. It's
But here's the thing, though. Like XCOM, it's literally a blanket over XCOM, and now it's got its goofiness to it, different abilities and stuff like that. But the gameplay is XCOM, and XCOM is a phenomenal game. Just play XCOM, in my opinion. Like this game, I watched it and I was like, I'd rather just play XCOM. Like honestly, it's literally like that to me. It does look fun. But it's not. It's just XCOM.
I've been looking for games for my Switch just because I feel like it's getting kind of stale.
So if you can't play XCOM because I'm pretty sure it's primarily a PC game, and you can play it on, I believe, Xbox, but play it on PC if you're going to play it. So honestly, if you can't get your hands on XCOM, then I'd play this because it does seem just as fun as XCOM.
So I got a new job, and I'm going to be traveling a lot, so I'm going to be playing my Switch a lot more, you know, when I'm on the road and stuff, and this seems like a good enough game to pick
So you
up
got
and
you
mess
got
around with.
a new gig.
I did get a new gig.
Nice,
I
man.
did get a new gig.
Congrats.
I'll be leaving Hold On to Your Butts, the podcast, which is my current full-time employer. No, but another Switch game, and I'm gonna. Well, no, let's stay on this for a little bit longer. Tell me or tell us if we don't know what XCOM is, or you know,
what
what's our
actually is
reason
it?
to believe, and
Why do we want to play
like
it? Yeah.
So basically what the gameplay is, it's a tactical, turn-based kind of fighting game.
Strategy game, right?
Yep. So there's a board. It has squares on it. There are different obstructions on the board that you can hide behind to get like half cover or full cover. And basically, like Wyatt was saying, you shoot guns at all the enemies, which are rabbids or there are bosses and things like that. So it's just I like a lot of thinking games. So this one requires you to think and plan out all of your moves. and then execute on them. And when it works out, it feels really good. So it just kind of builds as you go through the different worlds. I haven't finished it yet, but so far it's been really fun. And you